Carry on.
Thoroughly enjoying Time Bandits so far. Why did you want to remake this beloved movie? What did you like about the original, and what did you think you could bring to it?
I think it's more that we thought by remaking it that we'd be making it. But we're wrong.
But without making it.
You know, it's like, because we both love it, going, oh yeah, we'll be working on that. But of course it's not that. It's a different thing, and it's its own thing. But I think when I saw it at the movies, I wanted to be Kevin. I wanted to be going back in time. So it's a way that we can finally live a bit of that.
Yeah, and control a bit of, like, you know, those desires as well. We made a list of like places we'd like to see Kevin and the Bandits go to, which I think really, if we're honest, probably times that we would love to have gone to if we could have time travelled. And
yeah, we can't time travel, but we can ask people to make a set of a medieval
we can
prison.
spend millions and millions and millions of dollars making a pretend set of a place and then pretend we're there.
Is there a bit of wish fulfillment in this as well? Would you have classified yourselves in hindsight as nerdy children?
This guy played Dungeons and Dragons by himself. When he was a kid.
I did. Now listen, I don't think that's nerdy. I think that's very brave.
How's it brave? No one's seeing you.
I'm seeing myself.
You don't want to.
No, everyone else knew. My mum knew.
You heard her just walking past.
She's like, oh man, poor kid.
My son's a nerd. Yeah, for sure.
We were total nerds. I loved history books. I love I'm very much like Kevin, pour over these pages of history books and like see.
Well, so good in those days. You get an Usborne book of Vikings or ancient Rome or Greece or and Egypt. And my son,
I loved Asterix. I love Asterix comics. I love reading.
And the kids still love that stuff. They still love reading about ancient Egypt and Greece and Rome and all those different cultures and pastimes. And my son, it's probably his favourite thing.
Yes. It's such a wonderful storytelling device to have a map that can take you anywhere and any time.
And where are you? You look like you're out in space.
You look like you're travelling further afield than Australia.
This is the secret. I'm the supreme being, actually.
Oh, wow, the real one.
You might have been better than me, actually.
But if you could go back to one historical event, what would it be? And I really hope it's not the All Blacks win over the Wallabies in Sydney in the year 2000 when Jonah Lomu scored in the last minute.
No. It's not gonna be. It won't be any sporting event.
Though we were lucky enough to meet Jonah Lomu, and he was a real beautiful guy.
Beautiful soul.
And then he would still, like, because we lived in the same town, so when he would drive past us, he'd go, Concord! And it's like, what a sadly he's passed away, but one of the great sportsmen. I don't even like rugby, but I liked him.
Okay, but where would you want
Where would I go? Well, I already mentioned that I'd like to see Hendrix play Woodstock. Maybe like there's some things, I would like to see the Pink and White Terraces, which was
beautiful place in New Zealand, which got covered over by a volcano eruption.
I'd like to see the moa in New Zealand, the giant bird and the giant eagle that used to eat it. I'd like to see the Colossus of Rhodes, which is big. And there's lots of things I'd like to see.
I'd like to see just one fight in like the Colosseum, but not a super bloodthirsty one. But just want to see like the spectacle, the big thing,
A friendly.
Yeah, maybe towards the end when they weren't killing each other.
You'd like to go back in time and play Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons with some people.
You play with your young self.
I'll hang out with younger me in my bedroom and go, hey, I'll play with you.
I'll hang out with you. Who are you, old man? I just think you like Dungeons and Dragons. I can't tell you.
Someone who knows just how you're feeling right now. Someone else who could use a friend to hang out with.
It seems astonishing looking at you guys now. You've been working for 30 years together.
It's shocking.
But am I right in thinking you actually didn't like each other very much when you when you first
No, it's not that. It's just like Do you think? Oh, did you not like me?
Yeah, well, I've told this before, but you were in the room when I said it.
No, I've already told the story that we didn't like. Yeah, we did.
I saw him across the. I noticed in the library this guy, and he seemed a bit cocky or something.
I was there, and I thought the same thing.
And then coincidentally, we were both auditioning for a show at university later on, and I
Turns
saw
out we
him.
were the only two people each other liked. No,
And we have a lot in common. You know, we're both raised by single mums who you know, in fairly modest circumstances. Unlike most of the people at university, they're all rich kids. And we're Māori, both, you know, part Māori and not only just not just Māori, but Māori and Pākehā. So like we both crossed these different worlds, and there's certain things that only we understood in a way that the other people around us mostly didn't get. They all came from two-parent homes. Yeah, losers. But they, yeah.
You know, when I grew up in a street in the 80s full of solo mums.
Same here. Same
and me and my friends, we used to walk around and we used to find kids. We go looking for kids with two parents and bully them.
I thought you say go. We'd go around looking for dads.
Hey kid, hey kid, I hear you got a dad who loves you.
You've both gone on to have pretty extraordinary globe-trotting careers. What were your ambitions back then when you're in the humour beasts, you know, when you're first starting writing and performing together?
I think we did dream of, you know, we did want to make TV shows, and though, you know...
But I wish someone had told me how long it takes.
There's a certain point, though, where I was... I used to think TV was bullshit and the theatre was the real thing, and I still think that, but I work in TV anyway.
Theatre will always be there for us.
but theatre's the audience is in with you, and all the failures that you can edit out in a movie or a TV show, they're with you at some point, and they see it, and then you cut it out later for the next audience. So this is a safer place, but it's time consuming. Yeah, but we've had this discussion between ourselves where we've gone, you know, who could imagine that we'd be doing this? I think I said that to Taika recently, and he said, us, but only us. No one else thought it, but we thought it. But no one else would have believed it.
Fantastic. All right, well, look, thank you both so much for your time. Much appreciated. Thoroughly enjoying the show, and all the best with it.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.